Hello. Good morning, students. I hope you are all fine. Stay home, stay safe. We are sending lessons. Till now, I have sent bridge course notes. That is last year what we have studied, just we have recalled. In the beginning, I have sent pre-test questions to you. Answer it in a A4 size sheet and keep it with you. Then copy all bridge course notes in your maths notes only. From today onwards, we are starting our first lesson in 10th standard mathematics. It deals with numbers. Numbers are always interesting for students, isn't it? Let us start our first lesson, arithmetic progression. In short, we will call it AP. Arithmetic progression. In short, we will call it AP. Suppose we have set of numbers. Don't write anything. I will give time to you. Look at the 4 examples I have written here. 2, 5, 8, 11 and so on. 30, 25, 20 and so on. 10, 100, 1000 and so on. 128, 64, 32 and so on. Do you find any relation between the numbers? Suppose if I ask, tell me the next 2 numbers. After 11, what should I have to write? Yes, tell me. 2 will become 5. 5 will become 8. So how much should be added? Yes, 3 should be added. Then when 11 is added with 3, how much you will get? 14. 14 should be added again 3. So answer is 14 and 17. Look at the second set of numbers. 30 has become 25. Increasing or decreasing? Yes, decreasing. 25 has become 20. Here also decreasing. Decreasing in the same order or different order? Same order. So what should be the number that has to be subtracted? 5 should be subtracted. 30 minus 5 is 25. 25 minus 5 is 20. What should be the next 2 terms? Going on, subtract 5. 20 minus 5 is 15. 15 minus 5 is 10. Therefore, answer is 15 and 10. Now, look at this set. 10 has become 100. 100 has become 1000. No addition, no subtraction. Here comes multiplication. What should be the number used for multiplication? 100. To get 100, 10 should be multiplied by 10. To get 1000, 100 should be multiplied by 10. Therefore, going on, multiply by 10. The next number is 10,000. Next is 1 lakh. 128, 64, 32. Can you add? No. While subtracting, do you get? No. While multiplying, do you get? Yeah. If you take 1 by 2, you will get. Otherwise, divide by 2. 128 by 2 is 64. 64 divided by 2 is 32. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 16 by 2 is 8. Understood this set of numbers? Such an orderly arrangement of numbers is called sequence. So these are all examples for sequences. Now write down in your notebook sequence. An orderly arrangement of numbers. Write down side heading sequence. An orderly arrangement of numbers is a sequence. Next, examples. Copy these 4. Copied all the 4 set of numbers. Next, look at these 4 sets. 6, 9, 12. Write the next 4 terms of the following sequences. Copy question. Write the next 4 terms of the following sequences. Write the next 4 terms of the following sequences. First one, 6, 9, 12. Can you fill up these 4 blanks? Fill it up. Six has become 9. 9 has become 12. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Yes, it should be addition. What should be the number that has to be added? 3 should be added. 12 plus 3, 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 3, 21. 21 plus 3, 24. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Second one, minus 7, minus 9, minus 11. 4 blanks. Seven has become 9. 9 has become 11. Next number is 13. Sign is minus. After 13, 15 minus. After 15, 17 minus. I hope you all understood. number minus 9. 5 will become 10. 10 will become 15. What is the next number? 5 plus 5, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 5, easy. 20. Next, 25. Next, 30. Next, 35. What is the difference between these 4 and these 4? Here, next numbers got by addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. But here you can notice all got by adding a fixed number. How much we have added here? 3 we have added here. How much we have added here? Minus 2 we have added here. Here also, what's the number? Minus 2. Here, 5 we have added. We are adding plus 3 here, adding minus 2 in here, adding minus 2 in here, adding plus 5 here. If you get a sequence, by adding a fixed number, not by subtracting, not by multiplying, not by dividing, by adding a fixed number, such a sequence is called arithmetic progression. Suppose if you have 18, its next term, this is a preceding term, this is a exceeding term. By adding a fixed term to the preceding term, its previous term, then such a sequence is called arithmetic progression. Have you completed all the 4 sums? Write the next 4 terms of the following sequences. Have you all completed? Now let us take a definition of AP. AP is a set of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. If you look at the first term, its previous term cannot be written. So except this term, remaining all terms got by adding a fixed number. Write down. AP is a list of numbers in which each term, AP is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number, to the preceding term except the first term. I hope you are clear with the definition now. List of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term. Then that fixed term is called common difference. Write down. That fixed number is called common difference, denoted by small d. Write down the definition of AP. Then a sentence about a common difference. This fixed term is called a common difference. We have used notation for common difference D. Similarly, we have notation for the first term. First term is taken as A. First term is taken as A. Second term, how to write? Add D. A plus D. Third term, how to write? A plus 2D. Likewise, so on. General form. General form. A plus D, A plus 2D and so on. A plus 2D is the second term. Therefore, it can also be written A2. First term is A, second term is A2. Write below A2 suffix, not exponent, suffix. Below writing is called as suffix. A2. Third term is A3 and so on. AN. General form, write down A plus D, A plus 2D and so on. A2, A3, so on up to AN. Now let us take one AP. Let first term be 2. Common difference be 3. First term 2. Going on adding how much? 3. Example write 2 plus 3. Then 2 plus 2 times 3. 2 plus 3 times 3 and so on. Write down. 2 plus 3, 2 plus 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 times 3. It can also be written as 2 plus inside the bracket 3 into 1, 1 times 3. 2 plus 2 times 3, 3 into 2. 2 plus 3 times 3 and so on. Now look at here, second term we will get 1 time D. Third time we will get 2 times D. Suppose we have A4. Fourth term 3 times D. Second term 1 time D. Third term 2 times D. Fourth term 3 times D should be added to A. Then what is the nth term? Nth term is taken as AN. Write down. AN is equal to, first term should be written as it is, 2 plus, if it is second term 1 time, third term 2 times, fourth term 3 times, 10th term 10 minus 1 times, 9 times, 15th term 15 minus 1, 14 times, nth term n minus 1 times D. 2 plus n minus 1 into 3. 2 plus n minus 1 into 3. Let us write the general formula for nth term. General formula for nth term. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Read it. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Copy all these in your notes. Take down next question. If An is equal to 4n plus 5, if An is equal to 4n plus 5, find the fifth term. An is equal to 4n plus 5, find the fifth term. Copy it in your notebook. In place of n, I have to write how much? 5. Therefore, A5 is equal to 4 into, in place of n, 5, then plus 5. 4 5s are 20 plus 5, 25. Next question. Write first term and common difference in the following AP. Write first term and common difference in the following AP. Copied the question. First term is how much? 6. It is denoted as A. How to find common difference? D is equal to second term minus first term. Second term minus first term. 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. Minus 32, minus 30, minus 28 and so on. A is how much? minus 32. How to find D? A2 minus A. Minus 30 minus of minus 32. Minus 30 plus 32. Answer is how much? 2. Common difference is plus 2. Find 10th term of 3, 8, 13. Find 10th term of 3, 8, 13. A is equal to, what's the first term? 3. D is equal to 8 minus 3, 5. Which term we want? 10th term. N is equal to 10. A10 is equal to how much? A is equal to 3. D is equal to 5. N is equal to 10. A10 is equal to how much? Let us write the formula. An is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. A10 is equal to 3 plus 10 minus 1 into 5. 3 plus 9 into 5. 9 5s are 45. 45 plus 3, 48. So in today's lesson, we understood definition of AP. Set of numbers obtained by adding a fixed number. Then that fixed number is called as a common difference. Then we understood the general form of AP. A plus D, A plus 2D, so on. Then we understood the general formula for nth term. An is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Then we solved few sums. If An is equal to 4n plus 5, find the fifth term. In place of n, we have written 5, then answer is 25. Then we have found out value of A and T, A and common difference D in the following APs. First number is 6. How much should be added? 3 should be added. First number is minus 32. How much should be added? 2 should be added. Then find 10th term of 3, 8, 13. What are given? A is equal to 3, D is equal to 5, N is equal to 10. What we have to find? 10th term. It is denoted as A10. Which formula? Only one formula we have learned. A10 is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Substitute in place of A3, in place of N10, we will get 48. I hope you all understood today's lesson. This much is sufficient for today. Tomorrow I will come up with some more sums. This much is sufficient for today. Bye.